What's going on, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys a live reaction for the Splatoon 2 Direct that's happening in about 10 minutes from now. So welcome to it, all you guys that are party people, all you guys right up here. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching it live along with me. Shout out to Nintendo of America for providing us with this awesome Direct that we can get a little bit more insight as to what's happening in the new game Splatoon 2. So if you guys have any predictions on what you guys are going to think is going to happen in this Splatoon 2 Direct, definitely let me know in the chat right over here. All of you guys, hey, what's up, guys? Hi. Of course, if you guys are watching this post-stream, you guys can click on the timestamp in the description to skip ahead about 10 minutes, and then you can watch it together with me. So welcome to it. Thanks for coming. Yeah, you guys are great. You guys are great. So yeah, I'm super excited for it. There's a lot of people here. Oh man, yeah, things are looking good. So Splatoon 2, right? Those of you guys that have paid attention to the, what is that? The Nintendo Summer of Play Tour. The Nintendo Summer of Play Tour had everything that E3 had, and it was a little bit more local. So in case you guys didn't go to E3, you had the ability to go to the Nintendo Tour and check it out. They had Salmon Run mode, which was amazing, and then of course they had Turf War with all the new weapons, all the new sub weapons, all the specials, and you name it, it was there. It was pretty epic. I was over at the Summer of Play Tour in Wisconsin, which was not too long ago, it was last weekend, and then this upcoming weekend from the time of recording this, the Nintendo Summer of Play Tour is going to be in my hometown, Chicago. So I'll be there this upcoming Sunday. That'll be great. So if you guys want to swing on by, you can say hi. Bring your Nintendo 3DS, then I'll autograph them for you. It'd be pretty cool. But yeah, this is really good. Splatoon 2 is a really fun game. It was one of the best games that came out on the Nintendo Wii U way back in the day, and I still remember it. Like, what was that, like 2 years ago? Some odd 2 years ago? And I think it came out right around my birthday time, and oh man, Nintendo hooked me up with an early copy of it. I was mass recording everything. It was so much fun. So Splatoon 2, yeah, really good. What's gonna happen in this Direct? I don't know, honestly. I think they're just really trying to gear up and hype up the game as much as they can, because this comes out a little bit later on in the month. So this is great marketing on their behalf. So compliments to the team for that. But are they going to show anything new? Maybe they might show some new weapons, some new subs, some new specials, maybe a couple game modes. I'm honestly not sure. I can play Salmon Run all day. That game is really, really fun. It was cool because I actually got to play it for the first time at the Nintendo Summer Play Tour. I didn't wait in line for 4 to 5 hours at E3. No way. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I was able to play it a little bit. I think I played it like 2 times. And it was super fun. It's like tower defense, where you have this little base, and the little base has a little net where you put the golden eggs, and you just go around and you shoot all the little salmonids, which is what they were called. And once you destroy them, sometimes they'll drop a golden egg. You take a golden egg, you put it in the basket, and you continue on. I think it was like, if you collect 5 golden eggs, you win. Anything else is extra credit, and you have to survive too. And what was really cool about it is that you can adjust the difficulty. You can adjust the difficulty to, we were playing on like 10% difficulty. You could adjust it to like 100% difficulty, and that's going to be insane. We played it on 45. The Nintendo reps and I played it on 45 difficulty, and we died within the first minute. It was that insane. We got splatted by the bosses that came out. Oh man, it was so cool. It was so cool. And no, there was not any Super Mario Odyssey at the Summer of Play Tour. No way, dude. That would be amazing. People would flock. People would flock to the Nintendo Summer of Play Tour. I think it's a misplay. I mean, you have all the demos. You might as well put it out there, right? But I see where they're coming from and not bringing Super Mario Odyssey is because they want to hype up the games that are currently out. You know, like ARMS, Splatoon 2, which is right around the corner, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and of course all the other Switch games that were there. They had Pokken Tournament Deluxe though, so I'm kind of curious why they'd have Pokken Tournament Deluxe and not Mario Odyssey. But, I mean, are you really going to have a mini E3 at every little city across town? Maybe not, but it would have been cool. I digress, we're talking about Splatoon 2 here. So yeah, let me know your comments. All you guys that are here, let's see. What do you guys predict? What's going to happen? Are we going to get, I don't know, a new map? They'll probably give us an overview. They'll probably give us an overview of what's going on in the new maps. There was a lot of them, by the way. I got to play in a couple new ones. They're really, really cool. So yeah, let me know what your predictions are. Get your predictions in while we're still here so that you can come back to the video and say, hey, I predicted this and I got it right. Or I predict this and I got it wrong. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's going to be good. Okay, Brittany says, hoping for future update DLC like the last one. Yeah, I'm really hoping that they'll do something like that too. I just don't I don't want them to come off as releasing an unfinished game. Like, that's what happened in Splatoon 1. A lot of critics said that the game's super unfinished. Super unfinished, and they just kind of dismissed it. But, you know, I didn't think that. I'm like, alright, well, you're going to come out with free DLC, go for it. Another demo. Maybe they're going to announce another global test fire, maybe the weekend before launch. That would be smart. That would be super smart. Oh my gosh, Nintendo. I'm calling it right now. Calling it right now. Another weekend of the global test fire. And we're all going to get excited for that. That's a really good idea. Let's see. Predict more about the story mode. That's a good one. Oblivious in the comments. Yeah, maybe there's going to be some more information about Callie and Marie and whatever happened to them. Yeah, I'm excited for that. They might start off with Callie and Marie. Yeah, a lot of you guys are excited about those two characters. They'll also talk about the new Pro Controller. Aren't they coming out with a new Pro Controller or something? Like a green and purple Pro Controller. I don't think I could ever play with that because of the green and green screen that doesn't necessarily mix too well. So yeah, there's going to be some new hardware coming out for it. Yeah, I would be really, really excited. Man. Dude, another test fire would be pretty cool. And give us like the new levels. Or, no, they wouldn't be able to. Maybe. Maybe do like a test fire of Salmon Run. Oh, that would be a lot of resources to put together. Oh man, but that would be a dream come true though. Like, how many guys, raise your hands if you have played, raise your hand in the comments if you have played Splatoon 2 via at E3 demo, via at the Summer of Play Tour, via the Global Test Fire. Let me know, raise your hand, show of hands, all of you guys in the comments right now. Let me know if you guys have played this game and are super excited for it. Show of hand emojis, hook me up. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, it comes out later on this month, so I'm like looking at my calendar. I'm just trying to think like what other things are coming out around here. We got Miitopia. Dude, come on. The 21st? That's like 2 weeks from now. Splatoon 2 comes out on the 21st. That's 2 weeks from now. And yeah, that's insane. That is really insane. And then the next Friday after that, Hey Pikmin and Miitopia come out. So, I mean, it's like, come on now. What are you doing to me? I'm going to be like so overwhelmed. I got to hurry up and finish Ever Oasis. I got to do a lot of stuff. But yeah, all these guys, all of you guys right here with your hands up, all you guys are the ones playing Splatoon 2. So that's great. I'm glad that you guys supported it. And I'm glad that you guys are all here too. That means the world to me. Thank you. So yeah, we got a lot of people here. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna get started in the next 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes if they're starting on time. What are you doing to me? Oh, here we go. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of games coming out. Too many games syndrome all day, man. Anyway. Okay. Some people just got arms. What's my favorite weapon? You know what? I stay true to the Splatter Shot. And the Splatter Shot Junior is actually in the game, believe it or not. That's my favorite gun back in Splatoon 1. Because the Splatter Shot Junior, man, it was the best. It was nice spray radius, nothing too tight, so you can cover a lot of ground while you're walking. And the special, which was the bubble shield or whatever it was called back then. It was great. So when the going got tough and you felt like you were going to get splatted, you click that trigger in there and you turn the tides. You tip the scales. Oh, it was great. It was great. But that special is not in this game anymore. I'm pretty bummed out. So maybe for DLC, I'm hoping. But they already said that they're going to take away all the old specials. I'm really bummed out about that, by the way. Oh, man. But I was playing against my friend Sully from Nintendo. He was at the tour in Wisconsin, and he was really good with the blaster. Like, no doubt, he would be like a squid. 1 second, he'd be under the water. He'd pop up, shoot a blaster, and KO me in just like one hit. And I'm like, what is that? That's so insane. Blaster's really good. Man. Yeah, some of the specials are pretty lame, too. Like the one where you just jump up in midair and you smash the ground into like an explosion, that's kind of lame. It's super easy to dodge. Like, I think that's what the Splattershot Jr. had. Yeah, it did. Splattershot Jr. had that crazy jump up in the air, hit down, explosion area of effect. It was super
hi
lame.
there. We of the Squid Research Lab have returned to present our latest findings. So, buckle up and keep your tentacles inside the vehicle at all times. It's been 2 years since that fateful day when the inkling squid species hooked me with its amazing abilities. To shoot ink in humanoid form and to swim through ink in squid form. From these goopy depths, a radical squid culture has emerged. Inklings have developed a taste for combat and competition, not to mention fashion. The ceremonial turf war is one such sport, in which 2 squid squads of 4 face off to see which team can cover the most turf with ink. This popular tradition isn't going anywhere, which remains as popular as ranked battle, where the very best teams and players compete online to achieve a higher rank and ultimate bragging rights. Here in Inkopolis Square, Inklings prepare for ritualistic face splatting by equipping gear and weaponry. But it's not all doom and gloom. All squid gear is designed for both function and fashion. In fact, everything about Inkopolis lends to its reputation as the foremost happening place in the world. As you can see here, communal aspects of Inkling society are greatly valued, but so is individual expression. Nice shoes. Like other cephalopods, Inklings can even choose their skin and eye color. But unlike regular squids, they have custom hairstyles and leg wear too.
That's cool.
The various clothing and shoes the squids are wearing is actually called gear and has important roles in these battles too. Both looking good and good abilities are needed to be fashionable. Let's take a look at some gear.
That's awesome.
It takes more than style to win a turf war. Luckily, the Galleria, over on the left, houses a row of popular gear and weapon shops. Each item you acquire here has 1 or more abilities that should prove effective in battle. So, let's take a look inside, shall we? This is the headwear shop, Headspace. Got fashion on the brain? So does Flo. From hats to glasses, this sea slug carries it all. Though I must say, she's a bit of an odd one. Inklings like to think of her as their crazy old aunt. Ye Old Cloth Shop is a clothing boutique run by a jellyfish named Gelfonzo. Unlike most jellyfish, he can speak the Inkling language. But it's almost as if he learned to speak Inkling by reading ancient Inkling literature. His strange manner of speaking aside, the young squids of Inkopolis are crazy about his wares. Next up, the shoe shop, Shella Fresh. They have all kinds of footwear here, sneakers, sandals, boots, you name it. And might I add that Bisque is the least crabby spider crab I've ever met.
What is that thing?
He's got an air of experience, and he's a pretty chill guy to boot. Last but not least, let's hit up the weapon shop, Ammo Knights. You may recognize the horseshoe crab who runs the place. Sheldon has a gift for weapon design, and his uncanny ability to blather on about ink weaponry is second to none. Now, I know what you're thinking. If only you could tune out his weapon dissertations with the press of a button. Well, now you can. Sheldon's really outdone himself. I can't wait to study these weapons in greater detail. To start, weapons come in sets of 3. A main weapon, a sub-weapon, and a special weapon. Let's examine some main weapons first. Your standard shooters are great for both splatting opponents and inking turf. There are many different types of shooters to choose from. Rollers are adept at inking turf quickly and devastating at close range. They can steamroll opponents while rolling along the ground, or they can fling a wall of ink to keep opponents at bay. Chargers are long-range weapons well suited for sniping distant foes. They have a long and narrow ink trajectory, which is ideal for creating ink lanes that your team can quickly swim through. But they're generally pretty slow at inking turf. Splatling cannons, like chargers, have to be charged up before unleashing a torrent of ink. But what a torrent it is! They're slow, though, and the long charging time leaves you vulnerable. Sloshers may be a rather unconventional weapon type, but there's no arguing with a full bucket of ink to the face. Blasters shoot out a ball of ink that explodes on impact or in midair. It's great for spotting opponents hiding behind corners.
That's a good weapon.
Each weapon and weapon type has its strengths and weaknesses, so you may want to shop around before you settle down. In Splatoon 2, some of the weapons have extra functionality that was not present in the first game. Chargers now let you keep your charge while swimming around in ink. Rollers can be swung vertically to increase your range. And the new dualies let you dodge roll. As you can see, some weapons open up some interesting maneuvers. But
That
what
dodge
good is
roll's too good,
R&D
man.
without the development parts? Introducing the Clash Blaster. It has short range, but its high firing rate and explosive tendencies keep the enemy at bay. Introducing the
cool.
Flingza Roller. Its horizontal swings are fast, and though its vertical swings take longer, they fling ink further too. Believe it or not, the roller changes shape depending on how you swing it. I wonder if shapeshifting has a special significance to inklings.
That's pretty cool.
Introducing the Goo Tuber. This one is special. It holds a charge for an extremely long time. And as a result, you can move to a better location while powered up and unleash a mighty sneak attack. Ka-chow! Introducing the Dapple Dualies. Even for a pair of dualies, these things are incredibly light in weight. That way you spend less time dodge rolling and more time winning.
That's fast.
But what about sub-weapons? In addition to spreading ink and attacking, sub-weapons provide other abilities that help with both defense and reconnaissance. Some are really making waves with inklings. For instance, the Autobomb locates and hunts down enemies.
That's cute. It's like a little
The
mecha
aptly named
Koopa.
Toxic Mist can be thrown at enemies, surrounding them in a harmful gas. And that's just the beginning. New sub-weapons are currently in development. A plethora of unexpected tactics are possible when you mix and match your weapon combinations. So try them out and find what works for you. Now for the all-new special weapons. And by all new, I do mean all of them are new. As veterans know, you have to cover turf to fill up your gauge, or no special weapon for you. Additionally, when another player's special gauge is full, their UI icon will glow, giving you more information on which to act.
Yeah,
Penta
dude,
missiles
that's
lock
where
onto
it's at.
enemies and fire multiple projectiles. The inkjet enables you to fly through the air and launch explosive globs of ink at the enemy team.
I think that's garbage.
The Stingray fires high-pressured ink that can somehow shoot through walls.
Well, that's pretty crazy.
The splashdown clears out enemies by
That's-
causing an
this is a garbage
explosion
special.
after you dive down to the ground from the air.
It's suboptimal. You can see it coming and move out of the way.
The ink storm is always making it rain ink.
That's
Bomb
kind of
launcher
cool.
allows you to launch a barrage of bombs onto the battlefield.
That looks awesome.
Ink armor increases the defense of all your allies for a set period of time, completely negating the damage from a single attack, no matter how strong.
that's pretty
And
cool.
finally, the Baller puts you in a giant, explosive hamster ball that will roll you wherever you want, even up walls. Just imagine the possibilities afforded by each of these special weapons. So far, we've examined inkling gear, weapons, and the strengths and weaknesses inherent to
Yo,
each of them.
baller.
It's important to choose the right ones to take into battle for the stage
Oh,
and
dude,
mode you've
baller.
selected. Speaking of modes, Turf
Come
War is
on,
just
man.
that, a battle for territory. No matter how many times you get splattered, if you ink the most turf, victory is yours. it really pays to cover up enemy ink. It not only adds to your coverage, it reduces theirs and restricts their movement around the stage. Inklings will do battle anywhere. City streets, a sports club, an academy, a concert,
The concert level's cool.
a racetrack, and so on. Catch my drift? I certainly hope so, because these stages are riddled with hazards, such as this shipyard. Either use them to your advantage or get splatted. It's your move.
Yeah, Moray Towers is cool with those little ink lines.
In
That's
addition
awesome.
to turf war, serious squids can experience the thrills of ranked battle. There are 3 modes that rotate every 2 hours. Splat zones. Fight for control of the splat zones placed on the stage. The team that maintains control of them longest reigns supreme. Tower control. Fight for control of a tower that moves on rails when you're standing on it. Ride it all the way to the goal in the other team's area to win. The tower will stop at key checkpoints, resulting in fierce battles for possession. Rainmaker. The team that carries the Rainmaker to the goal in the other team's area will be declared the winner. The Rainmaker itself is a weapon that can fire powerful charge shots. Pushing your team forward while protecting the Rainmaker is the key to victory. As you win ranked battles, your rank will increase. This will result in being matched with players of a similar skill level in future ranked battles. This time around, you'll have a separate rank for each mode.
That's cool.
Prove you can out-ink the competition, and you may even move up 2 or
Splashly.
more ranks at a time.
Splashly.
League battles allow you to form a team with friends, fight alongside them, and battle your way to the top of the charts. You can enlist one other friend to form a pair and be matched with another pair, or connect with 3 friends to form a 4-squid team. League battles play out as ranked battles over a 2-hour period, or until the stages change. Your score is based on your wins and losses during that period.
That's so cool.
If you play well,
Just jumping
you
off
can
those,
receive an
ink lines.
in-game medal to commemorate your awesomeness. Now then, oh, well, if it isn't Merch, the sea urchin. Talk to this guy and take your gear from fresh to freshest. Depending on the ability, you could reduce your ink consumption or move a bit faster. You see, gear have different kinds of abilities. Some for headwear, some for clothing, and even shoes. Let's see, I have a number of trendy gear abilities listed here. First up, Thermal Ink. This ability allows you to track distant players that you've hit with your main weapon.
Whoa.
The Object Shredder ability increases damage dealt to all non-player targets.
That's cool.
Quick Respawn reduces your respawn time if you get splatted repeatedly without splatting anyone yourself. On the flip
That's
side,
quick.
Respawn Punisher increases respawn time, and the special gauge spawn penalty for you and any player who splats you.
Respawn Punisher. That's pretty cool. Is it worth it to have, though? Maybe. For like, what, 2
And
seconds? Probably
the
not.
drop roller lets you tilt the left stick during the super jump to perform a forward or sideways roll when you land.
Well, that's actually pretty cool. Is it worth the slot on your gear, though?
Want to know what you're up against? Check out the other player's gear on the map screen. Gear abilities present many unique challenges, so it pays to study not only your gear, but the competitions as well. Remember, Merch can add or remove gear abilities.
Don't come crying to me when you start losing battles.
Now, for the job everyone's been talking about.
This.
I have some new information that I'm happy to share. The job description says it's easy work with good pay. work together as a team of 4 to splat salmonids and collect their power eggs. Apparently, this is the place that's hiring. Looks kind of shady if you ask me. They're not always hiring though. They're only open when the salmonids are on the move. Let's see. I pulled some strings and got a hold of this manual. It's all about salmonids, which I'm all about studying. It sure helped out back at the lab, especially when studying dangerous boss salmonids. Ah, the steel eel. These salmonids block your path with their long bodies and lay down ink wherever they go. Flyfish use jetpacks to hover while firing squid-seeking missiles.
Look at their face.
The steelhead. This behemoth fills bombs on its head with toxic ink and then throws them at targets. I'm afraid that's not all. Other undiscovered species of boss salmonids lurk in the depths.
Whoa.
Science changes with the tide, and so too does the water level. Stay on guard when fog hits. Salmonids will attack from all sides. As night falls, ferocious salmonids will rush you with incredible speed. Indeed, it certainly is dangerous work. However, special rewards make it more than worth the trouble. Some items can only be earned in Salmon Run. They may open up new possibilities in battles, so why not give it a go?
That's cool. Custom gear for Salmon Run? That's awesome.
Next, I'll detail a new service in Splatoon 2 that will help you stay in touch with Inkopolis, even when you're not near your console. Say hello to Splatnet 2, a service that puts information such as stage schedules, gear, and stats at your fingertips.
That's pretty cool.
In Splatnet 2, you can view detailed results for your last 50 battles and get an in-depth look at the weapons and gear wielded by the players in those battles. You can also look at your win rates for specific modes and stages, helping you to analyze and improve your game. You can also view your lifetime inkage, a feature that shows you how much turf you've inked compared to real-world places.
Oh, that's exciting.
And for you gearheads out there, there's also a separate Splatnet shop that allows you to send gear to merch in Inkopolis Square. He'll keep it in the back for you. Splatnet 2 will be available to use via a smart device app called Nintendo Switch Online. The Nintendo Switch Online app allows you to invite other players who also have the game to join private battles, league battles, Splatfest battles, and communicate with those players using voice chat. When using voice chat, you'll automatically be split into your in-game teams, so you can talk specifically to teammates. Give it a go!
I wonder how that's going to work. How can we incorporate that into like
You
live
seem pretty
streams?
fresh, as Inklings say, so I feel you should be in the know. Check out this equip menu. Here you can set the control sensitivity separately for TV and handheld mode. And there's also a handy sort feature.
Sort by baller special.
Next on my list is Amiibo figures. You can save your control settings, gear, and weapon loadout, and nickname to any Splatoon Amiibo. Then you just tap that Amiibo on any Nintendo Switch console to instantly use those settings.
That's pretty cool. It's like bringing save data over to a buddy's house. That's really awesome.
What's more, you can also get exclusive gear from Amiibo, or strike a pose and snap a photo with them. Brand new Splatoon 2 Series Amiibo will be available. And the original Splatoon Series Amiibo figures are compatible as well. Feeling artsy? If you submit your fresh drawings here, they might show up in battle stages and in Inkopolis Square. You can post to some of your social media sites too. Science truly is Squid's best friend. Also, food. Inklings love to grab a bite at Krusty Sean's place. Munch down on this stuff, and you'll get more points and money from battles.
That's cool.
That
Little
reminds
Monster
me.
Hunter, right? Eating
Here
before
at the
a hunt
show,
in Monster
you
Hunter.
can play locally with friends using their own Nintendo Switch consoles. You even get to pick any mode or stage you want. Most players at the show will likely use wireless multiplayer, but for more serious competitions, LAN play is also possible. I almost forgot to mention that the Inkling music scene is flourishing. You can play Squid Beats 2 and time your button presses to the beat.
Dance Dance Revolution, let's do it.
Notice this manhole, or squid hole in the plaza? It leads to the home of the Octarians, arch nemeses of the Inklings. Adventuring here will put your prowess to the test. Stand alone against a multitude of challenges and an army of menacing Octarians. It's also a great place to learn the battle basics. You can take different weapons into battle and master their many uses and nuances in combat situations.
That's cool. I can't wait for this mode.
Oh, and what's up with Marie? She looks awfully worried about something. Well, we've seen some fresh weapons, gear, and stages today. But what more can science offer us? How about some content updates? New weapons are in development. Say hello to the Brella. Much like an umbrella, it offers both beauty and functionality. Press and hold the button to open it up and block enemy attacks.
That's so cool.
And if you continue holding down the button, you can even do this. Of course, once used, you won't be able to open it for a while, so be careful. Plus,
that is so
new
awesome.
Special weapons are on the way. And of course, new gear too. Fashion is a fickle beast after all. Over time, more stages will become available as well. Over at the lab, we're crazy excited to calculate the many ways this will change the game. Expect weapon, gear, and stage updates for around a year, along with 2 long years of Splatfests. I guess you could say it'll stay fresh.
Well done.
But what is a Splatfest anyway? I'm sure some of you know them even better than me. These events split players into 2 sides and pit them against each other in 4-on-4 matches for a limited time. Each Splatfest has a polarizing theme, leaving players with one option: pick a side and compete to win in turf war. May the freshest team win. And for the first time, you can fight alongside your friends on the same team.
I love Splatfest. Cats versus dogs, man. That was the best one.
Now, before you go, I have this little video for you. I don't know how or why it exists, and yet, here it is.
What? Little music video? All right, someone give me the lyrics to that song right away. It's Kelly and Marie 2.0. That's awesome. Pearl and Marina. Who do you guys like better, Pearl or Marina? Let me know in the comments right now. I like the angry look on Pearl's face. $7.15. What? Oh, dude, yes. Oh, that's what I'm talking. I knew it. I called it at the beginning. Yes. There's gonna be before 7:15. Got it, man. That's a 4-hour live stream. Are you crazy? Ice cream is better than cake? Cake or ice cream, dude? 7:15. What are you guys doing to me, man? Get cooked and stay off the hook? What is
So,
this?
the question is, are you a cake connoisseur or an ice cream aficionado? Download the free demo on Nintendo eShop. Choose your side and help prove your dessert of choice is the best on July 15th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 1 week before the game launches. Thanks for watching.
Dude, I called it. All right, don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about this. We're going to rewind. We're going to talk about all of our thoughts, what we thought about it. So if you guys enjoyed this, definitely smash that like button before leaving. You guys can count on me live streaming that entire event. Oh my gosh, that's 4 hours. Dude, that's cool. Oh man, 4-hour live stream reminds me of the Trial of the Sword from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But yeah, anyway, like I said, don't go anywhere. We're going to do a little bit of backstepping. We're going to sift this little piece by piece, talk about it, talk about our thoughts. Of course, this is all going to be fun, and I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say, all of you guys there. But yeah, totally called it. I said, you know, if Nintendo knows what's up, they're going to re-release the test fire or do some sort of event that we can all play before the game comes out. And lo and behold, we get the Splatfest, which is pretty cool. Ice cream versus cake. I'm totally going Team Ice Cream, just calling it now. If you guys want to join me on Team Ice Cream, represent right here. Ice cream's way better than cake. Cake's garbage, man. Oh, it's so cool. That is really cool. Anyway, that was awesome. That was legitimately very fun. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to mute this, and we're just going to talk. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about our reactions to it. A couple things I enjoyed. I enjoyed all the different specials and weapons. Like we talked about beforehand, we did say that they were going to show us some new weapons, some new specials, this and that. But the baller, though, man, it's so cool. Not only does it sound cool, like you're a big baller, but it's like a Super Monkey Ball. And you're in this ball. And I really hope that it's kind of like a pseudo bubble shield where, you know, you're going to be invincible while you're inside the ball. But, of course, you can be pushed around a little bit. So I'm really hoping that that's it because that's what I want. I wanted, like, a pseudo bubble shield and then press the baller and just kind of roll around. I wonder if you can actually roll over people like a roller does. Man, so many questions. Oh my gosh. All right, anyway. So let's do this. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for spending your morning with me. I know some of you guys may have some work to do later on. I've got a lot of work to do later on today. All right, so let's talk about Splatoon 2. Did you guys enjoy it? Yay, nay. If you guys enjoyed it, here, show me some thumbs up emojis. Smash the like button if you guys enjoyed it. And, of course, stick around. We're going to talk about this. All right, so for starters, it's got to be hashtag Team Ice Cream. That's just what it is. Hashtag Team Ice Cream. I'm going to type it right now. Hashtag Team Ice Cream. It even rhymes. Hashtag Team Ice Cream. All right, so let's do this. We are going to go back a little bit here. We're going to rewatch some of this without the volume, of course, because we don't need that. We're going to set this on maybe like 1.5 speed so we can kind of see what we're talking about here. All right, so of course, yeah, what did we get? We got a little bit of introduction. So a lot of you guys, a lot of you guys are familiar with Splatoon and Splatoon 2. You guys are familiar with the game. You guys are experts. You guys are probably better than me, sure. But this is kind of like paying homage to the people that are new to the series, that don't know anything about it. So they did a nice job of, you know, explaining what Splatoon is, turf war, a little bit of lore between the little Inklings, what they do for fun. But Inkopolis Square is looking pretty good. And I'm glad that they went through and they showed us a little bit more about what the shops are. And that's cool because we've always been speculating, you know, what does this shop do? We like the overworld. A lot of us like the overworld. I know I do. I like the one-player mode the best, though. Like, one-player mode is super cool, so I can't wait to play that. But yeah, you can see over here that you can do many different hair colors. Oh gosh, that wasn't it. So yeah, you could do many different hair colors, which is fine. What happened? Oh man. Oh, here we go. Hair colors is cool. You can choose leg wear, which like a striped shirt. You can do some sort of striped shirt. You can do like a little mini skirt and then some leggings, which is pretty cool. Everyone's gonna choose those leggings. And then what else you got? Oh, okay. So they're just showing, hey, it's called gear, in case you don't know. These headphones, though. Oh man, here, go back a little bit. Yeah, the headphones. These headphones, Hori is making, the company Hori, they make a lot of licensed accessories for Nintendo Switch. They're making exact replica headphones of these with the exchangeable caps. That's going to be released a little bit after Splatoon 2 comes out. So, yeah, I got some hands-on time with those little headphones. And you could clip off the little piece there and you could change it out with some different colors. But yeah, that's the thing that's going to be connected to your cell phone. If you guys have a cell phone or if you guys have a smart device, it's going to be connected to the smart device and connected to your Nintendo Switch somehow. So you're gonna be a little tethered when it comes to voice chat. So I don't know. I mean, it's finally here. They did listen to a lot of feedback and saying there's no voice chat in Splatoon 1, you know, make it happen. But now that you're going to be able to do that with friends, I think it's great. It's a step in the right direction. Personally, I will probably not do any voice chat on stream because, you know, I don't trust everyone to act professionally. And this is a family-friendly channel, so I don't think that we're going to do that. Unless I'm playing with friends that I know that won't act that way. So don't ask me about it. You have the answer right now. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. So I can't wait to see how that's going to incorporate. Yeah, the gear looks great. I love that hat too. So we can see a little bit more Inkopolis here. It looks great. You've got, yeah, that kind of looks like Tower Records almost. That's weird. Looks like Tower Records. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, he's going over here to, what, a gear shop, and you can get more hats and stuff. So yeah, let me see. You get the basic squid cap, and this is actually a cap that's made in real life. I personally don't own one because I know Nintendo gave away a ton of those guys. I don't have one though. That'd be cool to have. We got some other hats. We got some little some masks for your face there, and you got Flo over here, and Flo has a little buddy on top of her. It looks pretty cool. We also have, I don't know. I see you guys. Let me know if you guys notice anything else in the background that I'm kind of missing, but. Yeah, this is camo mesh, looking pretty cool. We got a backwards cap. We got a straw boater. Oh, a straw boater hat. And look at Flo. So she's quite interesting of a character. I don't know what kind of... Oh, she looks like a mushroom. She looks like some sort of underwater mushroom that's like sentient of some sort. And like a little shrimp or something on her head. That's kind of weird. Straw boater with quick super jump. I don't know about that. That seems a little lame. All right, so we have Gelfonzo. Wasn't there a guy named like Alfonso or something like that? Like, is this not the same guy? I don't remember Splatoon 1. But I remember there was a jelly dude. There was a jelly dude in one of the shops. Someone in the comments, tell me. Tell me what his name was. Alonzo? I'm kind of getting this Alonzo vibe. I don't remember. That was like 2 years ago. Anyway, so this is the Ye Old Cloth Shop. Okay, Ye Old Cloth Shop. Shouldest thou here thy coin spend, unto me shall great profit be. Okay, why do you talk like that? That's weird. She's a sea slug, you guys are saying. Okay, that's great. Okay, so Chirpy Chip's band tee. That's kind of cool. Chirpy Chips. You can see like little band logos or little sponsors or something, like tour dates or something. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like this shirt. I like this little Splatoon 8-bit. Oh, man. Jalonzo? Is that the dude's name? I don't know. The weapon guy? Gelfonzo versus Jalonzo. Oh, okay, some of you guys got that right then. Okay. Well, who the heck's this dude? Maybe he's the same guy, but he's wearing a different hat and he's just acting differently? I don't know. Coin which in turn will allow thee fresh gear, fattening my pockets all the while. He sounds very fancy. Gelfonzo. Shouldest thou shouldest hitteth ZL for more information about abilities. That's cute. Wouldst thou equip? Thank thee kindly. Okay, so then we got this dude named Bisque, which is like some sort of sea spider. He has one. Is that a leg? No, that's an antenna. Okay, yeah, four legs, an antenna of sorts. Weird. Okay, and of course we got some pretty cool shoes over here, looking great. Oh, I love these yellow sneakers. Those look pretty great. But like with shoes, I really want the ability where you can shred through enemy territory. I forget what that's called, but that was like one of the best things. I loved it. Okay, yeah, so we got Tentatek, we got Canary Trainers. Oh, those look pretty great. Black Flip-Flops. Object Shredder. I don't know how I feel about Object Shredder. That seems like a waste of like a slot. Like you can just take a couple more hits and just shoot it. Whereas, you know, you should get that ink resistance. I don't know. Spider Crab. You guys are all calling him a Spider Crab. All right. Canary Trainers look pretty good. You can rotate. You can see this. You can rotate. You could try them on. That's also really great. Excited for that. You look like you just showed up for the first day of school. Loosen up, duder. I got you. Funny. What? Are we all underwater? What are these bubbles coming out of his mouth? What? Is Inkopolis underwater? How does that make any sense? And how is the Inkling underwater there? What is this? My mind is blown. That makes no sense. Or some of you guys can figure it out. Do like spider crabs have the ability to blow bubbles whenever they exhale? I don't know. Nature. For science. Okay, all my gear comes with abilities that will help you step up your game. I missed that other dude who does the shoes. What was his name? It was like Kicks or something like that. Or am I thinking Animal Crossing? Anyway, so here's Sheldon again. Now, Sheldon's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure like these little guns over here are like replicas of the ones that he probably sells. You can see some bombs in the corner here, a little backpack, some other tools. You can see what his dad, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't there some sort of lore in Splatoon 1 where like his dad was part of something? I don't remember. So yeah, you can get more weapons from this guy. Main weapon and sub weapon and specials. Yes, absolutely. He kind of reminds me of like Despicable Me for some reason. Despicable Me. Any of you guys getting a Despicable Me vibe? Like a minion? He kind of looks like one of those minions. Krusty Sean was the name, the shoe guy. Thank you guys. Krusty Sean. And now he runs the food truck. That's right. Okay, so here's Sheldon. We got the splatter shot. Okay, so I was playing the splatter shot regular in the demo. The demo has a splatter shot. And it has the little bombs over here. Splat bombs, I think they're called. I don't remember. And then you have this ink explosion, which was really lame for Turf War. I could see like in other game modes, and please don't get me wrong, when I called them garbage specials, I only meant for Turf War. It's not great for Turf War at all, unless you're talking about, okay, last second of the match, shoot it, and then just get this last explosion. That's cool. But if you're a good Splatoon player and you see someone jump in the middle of the air, you're going to get the heck out of there, and you're not going to get any splats with it. So that's why I said that. When I was playing in my rounds of Turf War on the demo at Nintendo Summer of Play, I was like, come on, man, this is such a garbage special. Come on, give me something good. So that's pretty interesting. Splatter shot. I mean, people use it for other different game modes, and they'll be pretty good. Okay, you can use splashdown. Yup. Tentatek splatter shot we talked about. So Tentatek splatter shot's pretty decent too. The bombs are a little bit better. I like these bombs better because they have a little bit wider of explosion. But this inkjet, man, we talked about it during the entire Splatfest, where the Splat Dualies had this very cool inkjet, and you felt like you were in Super Mario Sunshine again. But what's really bad about it is that the moment that you fly up in midair with your little inkjet, you leave a trail of where you started. So you're flying all the way over here. You leave this trail, you fly, shoot a couple shots, and then once you're done and run out of ammo, you're going to fly exactly right back to this trail. And everyone can see the path where you started your ink thing. So it's just like sniping someone when they jump, or when they do one of those squid jumps. And you can just easily just keep on firing at that trail. And right when they come back, boom, splat them. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. And the fact that like it's too up and down, it's like, whoa, it's weird. But you know, some people will like it. You know, some people will like it. It's not for me. Okay, yeah, keep going. What do we got? Okay, so loads of weapons, sub-weapons. We talked about that. That looks great. We got the little sprinkler again. We got the splatter shot with it's called a burst bomb. Good job. Splashdown. Dude, the main weapons were really good. They showed a little bit about the training mode. You can try out the weapons again, which is very cool. I like that. Yeah, just training mode. You could do a lot of like practice with them and calculation of how much damage each of the things do. Okay, what else? Boom. So we got the Splat Charger. Any of you guys Charger mains? Let me know, show of hands, Charger mains in the old Splatoon. Then you guys are going to really love that, because with the Charger main, you can actually save the charge. That looks pretty cool. So I'm super excited for that. It's a cool way of playing it. I really didn't like the Chargers all too much. That really wasn't my play style back in Splatoon 1. Yeah, I'm just more like a Splattershot Junior kind of guy. You can do a little bit of both. You can do a little bit of coverage, which is great for turf war, and then of course a little bit of offensive as well. But like roller though, dude, if you're an offensive roller player, man, that's tough to beat. Especially now that the roller's got a buff where you can do the you could do like the vertical hit. That's like one hit KO, man. If you get hit by all that ink, it's over. It is so over before it even began. So I might try to like take up rollers, man. But this was cool. Little crayons over here. Yeah, Clash Blaster. This looks great. So it's like the blaster, higher rate of fire, maybe a little bit less damage, because you can see right there, it took like 3 shots. Flings a roller looked really awesome. It's like a little faster on the horizontal, but really slow on the vertical, but a lot longer. So that's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to try that out. Flings a roller. The GooTuber, the YouTuber. That's pretty cool. So this one was interesting. It's kind of like the, it's a charger, but it charges, or you can hold the charge for a lot longer. I don't know. These dualies, I don't know. Seemed like a little bit more rate of fire on it. Dapple dualies, that looked kind of cool. I was excited for that. Okay, sub-weapons, yeah, they're all really great. So those exploding bombs, I like those a lot, because you can kind of drop them over ledges, you can bounce them off walls. Echolocator bombs seem pretty cool. Auto bomb, this little guy looked great. He just like kind of walks over to someone, then explodes. So that's cool. I do like that one a lot. And then this one, Toxic Mist, seemed pretty interesting. So you throw it into an area, and whoever's in it, I guess like you're more susceptible to getting splatted upon impact from any shots. Yeah, it sounded really interesting. Yeah, that was a pretty pro move. Like, using the walls, man. If you could learn how to use the walls in turf war or anything, you're good at the game. All right, so specials, pretty great. We got a taste of the specials in the Splatfest, which was awesome. But now we got a couple more interesting ones. This one over here was great. The little missiles. Once you initiate it, you pretty much put 4 people in your little square radar, and then you shoot. I think it's like 2 missiles per person, which is really cool. The Tenta missiles. Yeah, I enjoyed that one a lot. Inkjet, already talked about that. On paper, it looks cool, but it's pretty easy to counter. This Stingray is pretty interesting. Like, how are you aiming? You're just like, I'm just gonna shoot through this wall. Hopefully I'll hit someone. Maybe. Splashdown, great for other modes. Probably not the best for turf war. Inkstorm, I actually got to try this. This was actually kind of cool. There's really no wrong way to use Inkstorm. You can use this in the Summer of Play demo, which was pretty cool. So with the Inkstorm, as soon as I got it, I just like threw it, and then it's just covering. It's doing a lot of coverage, which is super cool. All right, let's see. We got the bomb launcher here. That looks pretty cool. It's kind of like, wasn't there another sub? Or sorry, wasn't there another special in Splatoon 1 where you could just throw unlimited amount of bombs for a couple seconds? Maybe you get like a little bit more range with this rather than hand tossing them. Ink armor sounds pretty cool on paper, but from the looks of it, the moment that you get hit by any ink, it goes away. So it's like one free little shot. Is it okay? Probably not. But here we go, the baller. Let's talk about the baller. Dude, baller. This is the one that I'm most excited for. I'm most excited for baller because one, it reminds me of the bubble shield from Splatoon 1. I'm excited for this because of that. And I'm really hoping. He didn't really say if you're going to be able to take any shots while you're in it. I can only assume that you would. Because with this, you can obviously explode out of it, which is great. You can do a lot of cool stuff. So, right over here, this is really great. I was looking forward to doing this because you can see all the different weapons and what sub-weapons they have come equipped with it. So your little goo tuber has the, the little explosion. He's got the little suction bombs. This splat charger has like multiple suction bombs that you can throw as a special, and he's got the ink wall. This one's got the little curler. Oh yeah, this is the one that we got to play, the regular Splat Dualies. I think it had a curler, right? We had this little thing, and I don't know what this special is. Oh, is this maybe like ink armor? Ink armor special? Probably. We have the ink mines with the rain. We have this one with any of these guys. Which one are you guys going to choose? Out of 1 through 4, 8, 12. Out of 1 through 12 right now in the comments, let me know which one's your favorite or which one you're looking forward to the most, and I'll let you know mine too, just based off of their specials. Like, specials are really good. What is this one? I don't recognize what this special is, but this is the sprinkler. This is the suction bomb. This is the tentamissiles. This is you've got your regular grenade, and I don't know what this is. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know what that is. And what is this? Oh, these are the little walkers. The little mecha Koopas, I called them. And then, of course, this. So, out of all of these, you have to think of playstyle versus specials versus what you want to do at subs. And I really wish it was kind of pick and choose. But, like, each of the weapons has their own set. It has their own main weapon, sub-weapon, special. It's your own set. So a lot of you guys like number 2, like this cannon, this Gatling gun. Yeah, you know what? I think that's pretty cool. I wasn't a big fan of the Gatling gun when it came out in Splatoon 1 because of you had to charge it and all that stuff. Some of you guys like the brush. That's pretty cool. I don't know though. I honestly don't know what I would do. Like, I love the dualies, but I don't see like a regular splatter shot over here. I'm not ever gonna use the bucket, the tri-slosher. I'm not ever gonna use a charger. All these chargers over here. I might use a little baby paintbrush. Not really a Gatling gun. So I guess it comes down to these two, and I'd probably use number 1 because I don't like the ink jet at all. Anyway, let's move on. I hope they scroll to the next page so we can kind of. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's play this again. All right, here goes Splattershot Junior. By the way, that's Splattershot Junior. That's my weapon. Okay, so we got some other things over here. Let me know again, 1 through 12, which one do you guys like the most? We have the Tri-Slosher with the little bomb. You've got the ink armor. You've got, I don't know what this one is. It looks familiar. Like arrow spray, maybe? I don't remember. This one looks like a blaster. This one looks like another blaster, maybe longer. What is this special? Oh, this is the ink ball. Okay. I might, and then what is this? Echolocator? Yeah. Dude, this one's like great for support. I would totally do this one. Then, of course, you have this one over here, which is this is like a Luna Blaster, right? Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't remember. But yeah, it's got the baller special. Dude, out of these two, I would totally do this one because I like helping my teammates out whenever I'm playing in Splatoon any way that I can. So using the little echolocator, just launching that little echolocator bomb once I see someone, and then we can see where they're always at, and then anyone on my team can see them. So, of course, you've got that. You've got another Tri-Slosher with the thing. You've got a regular splatter shot. Pretty generic. There's the NES Blaster. Oh, that's great that it made a comeback. Okay, I'm so glad. This has a really good rate of fire if they kept it the same way as Splatoon 1. This one, don't really remember what it was called, but I know it had like a longer trajectory. You got the Splattershot Junior. You've got Tenatech Splattershot. We've got some sort of blaster here with the rain. Yeah, I would totally do this one. Like, this is just a blaster. And I've got to really learn how to use the blaster. Like, after I saw my friend Sully from Nintendo, like, just destroy everyone with the blaster, I really have to start it out. So I'm super excited. But yeah, a lot of you guys are liking these. Okay, so let's move on. So these are some pretty good weapons that they just kind of alluded us to. The NES gun is back. The Zapper. NZAP 85, that's right. Aerospray MG Splattershot Jr. is back. Okay, well, we saw 2 out of 3 of the pages of weapons, and I'm already excited. I'm excited for that blaster. I'm excited for the Splattershot. It's great. Dual Squelcher. You were right, Silver the Hedgehog. You're right. Dual Squelcher. I remember that. All right, so Turf War. We got Baby. We got Baby Cat. I don't know his name. What's his name? Is his name just Baby Judd? I don't know. I forget. Tell me what the baby cat's name is. Okay, Inkblot Art Academy. Is this just a new level? Never played it. Yeah, but Starfish Main Stage. This is actually a really fun level. Because the main stage is the middle of the map. And we all start in the extremes over there. So that one's really cool. There's a lot of different ways that you can go over to the main area too. By using like a squid jump. Yeah, pretty cool. Humpback Pump. Kind of cool looking. Sturgeon Shipyard looks pretty cool. Boom, boom, get shot. And then Port Mackerel's back, which is great. I loved Port Mackerel. This is cool that they added this inside the game now. So there's a sponge area. And of course, you can just keep on shooting it to kind of claim the sponge. And if you're the opposite color and you shoot it, it'll shrink down. Yay. That's kind of cool. And dude, Moray Towers, man. This level is awesome. I got to play this in Splatoon 2. Over at the demo at Summer of Play Tour. And it's just so cool. They've added a lot of the inclines, so you can kind of fast travel to the top or towards the middle, which is super cool. And you can just jump down and like gun. And then, especially if you're a roller, dude. If you're a roller in this level, man, you have the advantage. Because the winding staircase all the way up, you guys can see, like, here's the base. The winding staircase all the way up to the very top is just the perfect length for a roller. So if you're a roller at the beginning, just take the stairway down, make your way. Oh, it's so much fun. I love this level. Yeah, and you can see the little zip lines over there. It looks pretty intense. Ranked battle coming soon, and I like this. It's like, here we go, online gameplay free until the online Switch service launches in 2018. So they got to cover their base. I like that they extended it. You know, they just got to give us the 1 year free and then be like, boom, here we go. $20 a month, call it a day. Or whatever the amount is. I don't even remember. Okay, ranked battle, Splat Zones is going to be pretty good. I mean, Splat Zones, okay, so, like, in Splat Zone, doing this is cool, right? Having this special and just, like, taking the Splat Zone in, like, a second is awesome. Trust me. It's not so great in Turf War, though. All right, so taking the tower control. So it's the exact same modes as we had in Splatoon 1, which was super cool. You know, I'm very excited for that. The modes, did I do too much of the modes outside of Turf War? Not really. Some of you guys that are like Splatoon aficionados, you guys love the game. I'm sure you guys are super excited for Rainmaker and Turf Zones or whatever it's called, Splat Zones. I don't know. I didn't really play too much of it. I'm more of like an OG kind of Turf War. Hey, you know what? I'll play that. Yeah, but Rainmaker actually looks pretty cool. So let's speed this up a little bit. Let's move along. We'll go 1.5 speed. This looks great over here. You get your own rankings for each one. That's pretty cool. White King Tank. Yeah, there's actually a lot of stuff happening. Like you can see, if you pay attention, see Splashly. I was laughing at that. That was hilarious. Toph, you? Oh my gosh. Wow. Really? You did do that. Yeah, well, Toph you, dude. That's hilarious. Toph you. Unbelievable. All right, so League Battle seems pretty cool. You can go with your friends on your friends list. Yay, that's exciting. What else? Yeah, so this is the highest league power. That's cool. You get a little badge. I don't know what the badges do. This seems pretty cool. So I have no idea what this stuff is. Like, I remember there was a guy named Spike in the previous game where if you got sea slugs or super sea snails or whatever, like a currency that you get only from winning Splatoon Splatfests. You can use them to add slots, re-roll slots, all that stuff. I don't know what an ability chunk is. I don't know what a scrub slot is. Or maybe scrub slots is like erasing all your slots and starting over. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm curious, but I wish it's going to be a lot easier. Choose the gear and the ability you want. So, of course, you can add slots to any kind of gear. So don't be intimidated if your King Flip Mesh only has 2 little sub slots. You can always add them. But my question is, like, how does the reroll work? Can you pick and choose what you want to put on there? Is it going to be easier to do that? Or are you going to resort to, like, save scumming and, like, soft resetting your game or doing something like that in order to get better rerolls? And that's kind of what I'm worried about. Because you can play against someone online in Splatoon 1 who had, like, the exact same things that they want. Like, Ink Saber, which is the main, and then 3 little Ink Sabers. So you got, like, huge Ink Saber. Or, like, what was another good one? Ink Saver I liked. There was, like, swim speed up or run speed up, and you could just have all 3 of them there. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but one main equals 3 of these other ones. I think that's how it worked in the previous Splatoon. I don't remember, but I do remember that a lot of people kept on, like, what they would do is they would re-roll, and then if they didn't get what they want, I think they would, like, turn off the Nintendo Wii U, and then reload a save data on that SD card or something like that, and then put it in, and then play it again in order to re-roll, in order to get, like, the best gear. Which was, I don't know. I don't like that. But I hope that it's different. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Ability Chunks 3. Okay, hold on. I think you just showed us what Ability Chunks are. Ability Chunks. So, Ability Chunks 3. Okay, so decreases the amount of ink consumed by your main weapon. What is this? Oh, okay, so here's my guess on this. If you play through maybe, like, the story mode, or maybe, oh, yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay, here's what I'm guessing. So, you play through the story mode, and you have, if you beat any of the levels, you'll randomly get an ability chunk, right? And that's what these things are. Oh, that's so cool. That is way better. All right, so if you want to put an ability chunk of, let's say, what is this, Ink Saver? Since you have 3 of them that you got from playing the game, I'm sure there's going to be mini games or playing Turf War, you get a random ability chunk. You can take this, you need 10 of them in order to put them onto here. Oh, dude, that's so much better. Then you're just going to play through the game, you're just going to grind the game, and then you can pick and choose what you want. So if you want Ink Saver to be as strong as your main, you would need 3 of them, or you would need 30 ability chunks in order to do so. That's cool. That's cool. Re-rolling is still a thing. So maybe it has 2 options. Maybe you can randomly re-roll for, like, sea snails or whatever, and then you have the ability to use your chunks. That's really awesome. That is really cool. I'm excited for that. Okay, anything else? Gear abilities, we already talked about that. There's loads of gear abilities out there. I think Ink Saber is one of my favorite ones. Thermal Ink is pretty cool. This is a cool concept. Object Shredder, What, you save 3 shots? Quick respawn? It seems like a garbage ability. What, you save 2 seconds? Come on now. But Abdallah, 2 seconds can make or break the match. Yeah, no. And this one here, like Respawn Punisher, they're cool abilities, but when it comes down to competitive play, you're going to want, like, Ink Saber or Swim Speed Up or some other abilities, maybe like thermal stuff. Drop Roller, maybe if you do a lot of teleporting around, that might be good for you. It depends on your play style, you know? There's so many of these things. This one is the one where you can walk through enemy ink a lot better. I love this one on the shoes. So if you can get a pair of shoes with this as the main, and then this as, like, the 3 other ones, that's beautiful. That's what I would do, on the shoes at least. I think this is Ink Saver. I would totally do Ink Saver. This one's pretty cool, like, get your special up a lot quicker. I don't know what this is. ×2? That's interesting looking. This one is also really good. Like, you're invisible while you're inside the ink. That's amazing. I don't know what else there is. This is the one where you can kind of see them through walls, the thermal ink. Yeah, I'm curious as to this one. This one seems a little interesting. I don't know what this is either. Like, what is that? Like, at the end, what, you get like 5 extra seconds once they already call time? I don't know. What is that? I'm excited, though. Okay, moving on. Ink recovery up. What is this? Okay, apply the ability. So yeah, you can, so exactly what we kind of talked about. You can apply the ability if you spend the little chunks. And of course, now they're talking about Salmon Run. Pretty cool. It's a cool mode, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be really fun. These little dudes are all over the place. They're very hard if you play on a higher percentage difficulty. But yeah, Salmon Run. Okay, so this, you guys saw my face during the direct. So this, okay. $2:28, 4 p.m. Okay, let's look at this one more time. I had a bad taste in my mouth because it's like, if you're limiting the amount of time that I'm playing Salmon Run, I don't like that. But it looks like it's going to start at 4 and end to 5 p.m. like from whenever. So that's pretty great. 7:20, 5 p.m. to 7:21. I mean, that's okay. It's like a 24-hour deal. That's cool. You can play it for 24 hours. But then what happens after? Like, what if you want to play this? What if you want to play Salmon Run after 5 p.m. on the day that it's closed, you know? It's like, I want to do it. I want to play this all day, but I guess that's kind of cool. So you're going to have a little bit of a break period after this, and then 5 p.m. the next day. So I guess that's okay. I don't know. Would I have liked it that you can just go into Salmon Run anytime you want and play whenever you want? Yeah. Can I see where they're coming from on this? Where they just kind of synchronize it with everyone in the world at the same time? I don't know. Like, what happens if you work? What if you work from 5 p.m.? Well, then you have the entire morning the next day. I can kind of see that. Like, if you work at 5 p.m. on the 24th, for example, and you don't come home until 11, you got to go to bed, you wake up, and you can only play for a little bit. Yeah, maybe. You know what? It's not that big of a deal. How about that? It's not that big of a deal. We'll figure it out. All right. So there we go. That's pretty cool. They actually supply you with certain weapons. I didn't realize that. I thought you pick your weapon and then you go in, but you can choose. Okay, you got 2 splatter shots, you got a roller and a charger. That's kind of cool. I do like that. Yeah, man, this is going to be great. It's going to be great. Chum, Small Fry, Quahog, Scrapper. Yeah, a lot of these guys are pretty awesome. Steel Eel. This dude's crazy. Like, man, this guy, you have to shoot him in the tail whenever he comes. When I was playing this one, man, you just got to get out of the way, aim for the tail, call it a day. The fly fish are pretty cool. They open up these hatches, and you have to throw your little grenades or sub bombs inside there. Oh, man. Yeah, that looks great. And you got the steelhead. These guys, I don't remember how to beat them. Maybe just attack them? I don't know. These guys are pretty cool. They're all the way up on top doing these crazy green beams at you. You have to shoot their pots down, which is pretty cool. So I thought that was really fun. Salmon Run. I never saw this like fish that comes out of the ground. I do like the concept of high tide and low tide and fog too, which makes it really, really challenging. And you can see like nighttime, they all come out super fast at you. And what's great is that even if you do get KO'd, your buddies can revive you simply by tapping A on your little raft. So this is interesting. You get some custom gear, you get a custom badge, and then maybe you get some chunklets, little chunks, splat chunks or whatever. That seems pretty cool. Yeah. And you can get more items if you play Salmon Run. So yeah, man, dude, Splatoon 2 is going to be huge. They're really, really liking this thing, man. They're going to put all their salmon eggs in one basket for this. I'm hoping. Okay, so what do you guys think of this? All of you guys in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. Boom. Let me know in the chat what you guys think of the new the phone app on Nintendo Online, whatever it's called. I don't know. Would you guys like really want to like look at your stats online? Maybe it'd be pretty cool to share like on social media. I guess it'd be pretty cool if you're away from the game and you're just kind of looking. You're looking at stuff and you're like, oh, cool. Maybe I should buy some gear. I mean, it's cool. It's like it's another way of incorporating the game into the mobile world, because we all have cell phones now. You know, that's just the generation that we're in. We all have cell phones. We all have smart devices some way, shape, or form. And if you don't, you'll probably get one. But yeah, the incorporation into cell phones is genius. So I like the concept. Here we go. Nintendo Switch Online. That's cool. Data charges apply. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Splatnet 2, social network friends, Nintendo Switch friends. And then you can pick and choose like 3 people to talk with. Automatic team only chat. That's going to be exciting. I'm excited for it. So some people, like Nick says, it should just be in the game. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from on that. I can see where you're coming from. It should just be in the game. But, you know, Nintendo's trying to keep it safe. Or maybe they're just trying to, you know, incorporate mobile devices somehow. Although it would be so much easier if it was just in the game, right? Choose friends list, choose chat, go from there. I don't know. It's just the online infrastructure just doesn't seem as robust as the competitors right now. But who knows? Maybe in the future that'll change. So here we go. Amiibo, we talked about that. That's kind of cool. I'm excited to use those. You can put your save file on there. That's pretty great. You can draw some stuff. That's kind of cool using your Nintendo Switch. Wait, yeah, Nintendo Switch touchscreen, right? Maybe you draw on that somehow. And here's Krusty Sean. This is interesting. So let's go back because I actually wanted to look at this even further. So Krusty Sean, he used to be the shoe guy, right? Krusty Sean now has a food shop. He's got a food shop, and now you can eat stuff before you go into a battle. I wonder what it costs, though. All right, what's cracking, Squid? Okay. So, meal tickets. It looks like Splatoon meal tickets. I don't know. You got 20 remaining? Okay. All right, so here we go. We've dissected this. Battle Cash increased by 50%. So that's what this little symbol means. All right, so this is the first one that you can buy for, it costs maybe 2 in order to get it, and you'll earn 50% more coins. And these are probably your tickets that you get somewhere in the game, maybe some sort of currency. That's kind of cool. Battle Cash. And then this next one is probably like increased by 75%. Oh no, this one's doubled. Dude, that's actually really cool. That is really cool. So this is 50% and this is doubled. And this is probably like 50% experience if you eat this little shrimp hot dog. And this looks like a tempura shrimp hot dog. What is that? Anyway, so this one is Super Seanwich. Seanwich? 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 The name's Sean, don't call me Scene. Anyway, so yeah, this is double experience. That's cool. And then it costs 4 of these things. Your current loadout is 20 over here. So that's cool. I do like that. So like that was just like really, really quick in the direct. We didn't really see what they did. But if you have the tickets and you want double experience, go for it. All right. Okay, so yes, please. You have 2. No, you have 20. It costs 2. Increases battle experience by 50%. That's great. So you can eat it, and then you can get more experience or money. That's kind of cool. I appreciate that. It's kind of like Monster Hunter. You know, like cooking before you go. Oh, man. This is great. You guys having fun so far? Are you guys excited for it? I think I'm very excited for it. I cannot wait. I just want to play this game. Give me this game now. Nintendo of America, please. Send me a copy. So LAN play, that's a thing, right? LAN adapter, that's a thing. Like you could do LAN play in Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you can do it. But like, where does one get a LAN adapter? I should really like Google that. I should probably own one. But yeah, LAN adapter. This is pretty interesting. It's like DDR. Yeah, that looks just like a mini game. Remember like that little jumping mini game while you're waiting for a room? That kind of looks like that. And of course, single player just looks outstanding. You've got the whole Callie and Marie drama. What's happening to Marie? Why is Callie gone to the dark side? Of course, we're gonna have to go against the Octarians. It looks like the Octarians are still here. There's a lot of new things like those little treadmills. What else is new? Like a little balloon. That was kind of cool. These little floating dudes, little bouncing spots. You've got the Octarian chicks that are just all over the place. Looks cool. But yeah, I can't wait to do that. And I hope that there's like hidden C scrolls. Remember that in Splatoon 1? In every level there was one hidden C scroll. And you could find that. And that was really awesome. That was really awesome. And then you put together some more lore, some more backstory, just by reading all of them. Yeah. Oh man, dude, this umbrella is going to be really good. So they did launch and they talked about how there's going to be even more updates to the game. Of course, they said at least a year, something like that, like a year of updates. We'll see. We'll see about that. But yeah, this Splatbrella looks pretty cool. You shoot it, you look like Penguin, right? Penguin from Batman series. That's totally it. And then you could use it to block, and you just block. I wonder if you could just turtle the whole time. Can you just turtle behind that and just like stay in the corner? And you just be invincible? Bubble blower looks interesting. You just throw 3 bubbles and then have your teammates blow them up. That's kind of cool. I do appreciate that one. But yeah, the umbrella seems really cool on paper. There's got to be a downside. There's got to be a weakness to it. Because you can't just like hold this thing like and tuck yourself in a corner and just like stay there. You can't do that. There has to be some way to combat against that. And then what? They're talking about Splatfest? Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. I got to put that in my calendar right now. Dude. Maybe later on today I'll put up the live stream. We'll put it up early so that we know. What did it say? The 16th? What time? I gotta look. So the new thing. Oh my gosh. Splatfests are super cool. There was like cats versus dogs. There's like hamburgers versus hot dogs. I remember that Nintendo actually licensed out or partnered up with Transformers for, I was there during PAX West. And yeah, that was it. It was Transformers versus the Decepticons. And that was the coolest thing ever. So yeah, Splatfest has been around. And then of course the last one being Callie versus Marie. Yeah, which kind of shaped the way the lore of Splatoon 2. Yeah, it was so cool. But yeah, moving on. What speed are we at here? Let's go to 1.5. Okay, faster. Oh, and then there was a music video. I'm like, okay, well, we got 2 new musical stars. Marina, who's an Octarian, by the way. And yeah, that's interesting. All right, so this is yeah, this is Off the Hook. They did a little music number. I can care less. It was kind of cool to see little cats dancing and everyone just hanging out. We get a little bit more insight as to their little personalities, of course. Yeah. Inklings and their fashion and music tastes, right? So yeah, she's an Octarian or something like that. You could just tell by her hair because she's not like, she doesn't have that squid hair. She's got that Octarian hair. So is there something going on with her backstory and how she used to be evil and now she's good, or something along the likes? I don't know. Pearl, yeah, does seem very angry. I agree with you on that one. She seems like just how her eyes are just like furrowed, that furrowed brow. Anyway, Marina seems pretty cool. And you can see, was that Marie over there? She's got this gigantic zipper. That's kind of cool. All right, so moving on. What else did we get? We got a little bit of music thing, and they also announced the Splatfest. Yeah, so I think they're... Oh, yeah, you can see these guys, like, taking pictures on the side. That's so cute, because remember in Splatoon 1, their studios had a huge glass screen. You can kind of look over there, and this guy's just, like, recording He's just like, oh man, dude, I'm gonna be on TV. Yeah. Oh, did I get that picture? Sweet. I didn't realize that. This little guy photobombing in the back here. So here we go. World premiere Splatfest 7:15. 5 to 9. All right, we'll do it. We'll totally do it. 5 to 9. Man. 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, July. Here we go. Splatfest. It's going to be 5 to 9. Okay, done. Event created. Boom. Got it. July 16th. Splatfest. You guys see it right there. Looking great. All right. That's going to be great. And then that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. So, we're going to leave it on this screen so you guys can mark your calendar. Please do join me for the Splatfest. We will do a 4-hour stream. It's not new to me. I've done 4-hour streams before. We will do it. And I'm going to go on Team Ice Cream. I hope that all of you guys choose the right team. And that team is Team Ice Cream. So, what'd you guys think? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys enjoy my little post commentary? I hope you did. I usually don't like talking during the direct. I think that's kind of rude. Of course, I'll react a little bit, and you guys can see my facial reactions. I might say a little something here and there, but I really just want to talk about the entire thing directly afterwards. So if you guys appreciated all that, definitely smash the like button. You guys can help me out by sharing this video. And of course, you guys are all subscribed, right? So subscribe now if you haven't already. It's perfectly free. Click on that subscribe button. Join me. We're going to be doing a lot of Splatoon 2. Once that comes out, I'm going to be very, very pumped up for it. So yeah, we'll do some viewer battles. We'll do friend code adding. We'll do all that fun stuff. I'll do the full-on one-player mode and help you guys find everything in the game. It's going to be great. So yeah, 7:15 is when it is. I'm super excited. Go Team Ice Cream, dude. Team Ice Cream versus Team Cake. Dude, ice cream just comes in so many more flavors than cake. It's not even funny. Anyway, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Good live stream. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it right here. Let's see some thumbs up emojis. Do we have, I was going to say, do we have a, yes, we do. In the description, there's actually a link where you can click on an Amazon link. You'll go over there and you can pre-order Splatoon 2. And if you guys pre-order it while you have Amazon Prime, you'll get a discount on it, which is super cool. There's 2 links over there. Click on those. Pre-order today. Get your copy. So when this game comes out, we can all play together. Yeah, it'll be super fun. All right. Ice cream versus cupcake. Still, regardless of if it's cake or a cupcake, doesn't matter. It's garbage compared to ice cream. Just what it is. All right. We'll see you guys on the Splatfest. Stay tuned for more Nintendo uploads. We're currently doing Ever Oasis on my channel, doing a little bit of Fire Emblem Echoes. Tomorrow is Anime Midwest, so that's going to be super fun. We got a Yokai Watch panel, a YouTube gaming panel on Saturday. I'm super excited. I got to get my voice back, though. Like, you guys can hear, I'm not at 100%. I'm still a little sick, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be okay for it. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out. And yeah, just get geared up and get excited for Splatoon 2. Shout out to Nintendo of America for making a very awesome presentation and allowing us to play the game a little bit more before it comes out. Nintendo, you guys rock. All of you guys that watched the entire stream, let me know in the comments. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.